Hey everyone, Courtney at Bayside Garden Center here. Today we are talking about orchids, what you're looking for when you're buying one, what you're looking to do when you are trying to replant one. Right here I have a Phalaenopsis orchid. I chose this one because it has really healthy, sturdy leaves here, beautiful stalks going up with a little bloom and a lot of bud action. So you're getting a little some now and a lot for later. First we'll start off is we are going to get this plant into this pot. I've got some orchid mix here. This is what we use for orchids because it is bark based versus soil based. Orchids are an epiphyte, which is a type of plant that grows in trees versus in soil. So this one is specifically for it. It does have perlite, also charcoal, to try to keep that not too much moisture hanging around for too long. I've chosen this pot because it's an orchid pot. It allows for the maximum airflow to go through. They get the moisture through these roots, not necessarily, this isn't the best container because you can see it's locking that moisture in. So what we want to do is we want the roots to get soaked with water, but then also be able to dry out. They don't want to be sitting in water. So what I'm going to do first is just get a little bit of my mix into the bottom here. I've got a little bit of room. I'm eyeing it up, so that'll probably be enough, about an inch, maybe 2 inches, depending on how big your plant is. You want to have a little bit at the bottom, not too much. You can take some out if you want. Then, to get this out, you want to kind of squeeze the pot here at the bottom to loosen any of those roots. If anything's growing out of the bottom, this can be tricky. Okay, so you want to have a little bit of space to make a little mess. Pulling this out. You can see these beautiful healthy roots here. These are great. I'm going to sneak it in here like that, and then I'm going to just hold it upright with my hand, and I'm going to fill in all around with the extra bark here. Now you want to keep hold of it because, as you can see, these stalks will start to kind of go wherever they please if we don't have enough of the bark in here. Okay, to make a mess here, you want to make sure that bark's getting down in there to stabilize the plant. That's really all it's doing, and then locking in moisture that when it evaporates gets onto the roots there. So that is pretty good in there. One helpful thing, I know it's winter time right now, but if you have let's get this one in here properly. And if that does happen, you can just kind of add a little bark here to kind of keep it upright, add a little support there until you've got it right, and maybe get this stalk staking a little deeper. Stay? Yeah, there we go. So your houses might be a little dry. For an orchid, a humidity tray is awesome. All this is just a place to have a little extra water for the orchid. As it evaporates, those roots will take that in. All you really do with these is find any sort of river rock, any sort of rock you're liking, really. Pour it in here. I should have just enough for it in here. Spread it out. All you're really doing is creating a base to put your plant on here. And then the extra water will slowly evaporate, allowing the plant to take in more water in between waterings. I think that's everything. Yeah, thanks for stopping by. Hope you learned something.